Hello and welcome to Turtle Power Pod. My name is Bassam.
And he's a Turtle Power snob.
Jesus. That's
What?
rude.
Is it?
Well, first, yes.
Okay. My name's Cranston.
And today we are watching Season 4, Episode 9.
Planet of the Turtles.
Planet of the Turtles.
Hey, you want to know my prediction?
I would love to hear it, buddy.
Krang uses his portal and finds a planet of turtles.
Oh.
He then tries to subjugate the entire turtle race, but is thwarted by his own hubris. The end.
Yeah, all right. It's interesting you picked Krang, yeah. Because my prediction
Donnie's portal.
is Donnie manages to suck everyone through a portal to a world where turtles are the dominant species. Aside from Shredder yelling, "You blew it up!" That's where the similarities end.
Damn you all to hell!
And then that's it.
That's it.
They'll sneak that line in.
You got to sneak it in if you get the opportunity.
Yeah. I love a good opportunity.
I really don't know what this wire's for.
It's all right. We found it last time we recorded, and it's been sitting on your table since.
Because it might be for something.
It's probably, if it's been sitting on your table for a week, and it's a mystery metal rod that you or Natalie have no idea where it came from, it could probably afford to go in the trash.
Ask me how much investigating I've done, though.
How much investigating have you done?
Done no investigation.
But I feel like that's the right amount. If your mental knowledge is you don't need. Did you just find it?
Well, I'm looking at this DVD case and like
maybe it's a hinge, like a rod through a hinge.
It's possible.
It doesn't look like it,
but
though.
It looks like both of them are there, and I don't know how you'd get it out.
Probably wouldn't just slide out.
Probably not. This is one of my favorite DVDs I own, by the way.
The Old Boy?
Yeah.
DVD set?
Yeah.
That's the movie you like.
It's a movie I like a lot.
Yeah. By the way, stay tuned because we got... Oh, do we got to do a shot? We got to do a shot, buddy.
I'll do a shot.
You want to do a shot?
Yeah. We'll do the shot, and then you tell me who we did the shot for.
Okay.
All right. We're drinking Jim Beam Honey. Real honey liqueur infused with Kentucky Straight Bowerbon whiskey.
Jim Beam Honey Whiskey. Better, the best sausage in the breakfast sausage ever.
While Bassam's looking this up, I would just like to say that I really appreciate all your patience. Those of you that have Patreon with us. All right, gotta do a shot for Matt. I'm back. Gotta do a shot for Matt.
Matt Robotham. I think it's Robotham because it says it rhymes with Gotham. That's a very particular way of saying it.
Matt, you've been chatting with us for a while. Seem cool.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the dialogue.
Yep. Appreciate
your patronage.
Definitely.
Appreciate your face in your life.
Exactly. Oh, here's a shout out to Matt. I listen to a pod. Here's a shout out to Matt. Let me shout out another podcast. I've been listening to another podcast called Daniel K's Let's Plays, which is super fun because he does audio only Let's Plays, and he's inspired me to do a Nuzlocke challenge for Pokemon. I'm not going to explain what that is right now. And I named my Magikarp / Gyarados Matt, or Robo-Matt, after Matt Robotham.
Robo-Matt. Consume alcohol for Robo-Matt.
Please do. Say a toast, though.
Oh, I kind of was earlier.
Oh, yes.
Matt, keep it up. You.
Yep.
Just keep on trucking.
Glug, glug. Oh, those two big glugs. And one mini glug from me.
Little sippy sip. Bassam has to drive home.
And I'm not a fan of flavored whiskey.
I am also not. Natalie got this. She says it's good with ice.
It's not bad.
It's not
better
bad.
than just straight whiskey, I think.
See, I'd rather have straight whiskey, and then I can sweeten it if I need to.
Ugh. That's true. We probably should cut it.
Natalie says cut it with water ice.
But my problem with the flavored ones is that it tastes too like cough medicine.
It tastes like cough medicine. Yeah, I agree.
This one not so much, but
it's a little bit
there.
It's there.
Anyway,
yeah, cough syrupy.
Let's get to watching the episode, and when we come back, we'll do the rest of the show, I think.
Yeah, you'll get the show probably as intended.
Let's find out. One time we didn't.
Will the boys be back with another episode of Turtle Power Pod?
Or will they distract themselves by doing something completely different again?
Find out
after this.
Right now. Welcome back.
Welcome back, my sons and daughters.
Who?
My sons and daughters.
Who are they?
No one.
Great.
So far, no one right now. All the listeners out there in listener land, with their ears to the ground and their ears to our sound.
Do you know what time it might be, Bassam?
Right now?
Yeah.
Turtle time.
It is. It might be time for another classic turtle breakdown.
Oh shit! I haven't done these since last week when I had to do one.
I'll get you on the assist.
All right. So we open up. This is a broken record. We open up on the turtles in the sewer den. They're watching TV. My God, it's like 9/10 of every episode.
Yeah, they're watching TV.
9 out of 10 episodes.
Most of their life is TV and pizza. They're watching turtles wrestle on TV.
Oh, wow! Wild Willie's got Rat and Randy pinned!
Yeah, there's a solar flare or something.
Solar wind
that allows them to hack into the TV channels of other dimensions right now.
So they get all turtles or all cows.
That's the two that we see.
Some weird solar wind is allowing us to pick up TV from other dimensions. My interdimensional tuner is able to search out the frequencies. Whoa, this is from the planet of the cows.
Utterly fascinating.
They're watching turtles.
Sorry,
That's okay.
I whacked the fuck out of my mic. Go ahead.
Whack the fuck out of that mic.
Whack the fuck.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're whacking the fuck out of it. So they're...
God, I'm going to whack the fuck out of that mic. Girl, as soon as you get off work, I'm going to whack the fuck out of that mic. Not till you're off work, though, baby.
Yeah. Don't want to cause an issue.
No.
So the turtles are watching wrestling coming from the planet of the turtles.
Yeah.
Which... they call it the planet of the turtles, which is very upsetting to me.
Yeah,
they don't have a name for their planet.
And now, from the Shell Dome on the planet of the turtles, the World Federation of Intergalactic Combat Tag Team Wrestling!
I don't think I've ever been like
so exposition.
Hey, Bassam, do you want to come and watch Earth Wrestling with me?
Yeah.
My favorite Earth superstar is going to be on.
More importantly, when you do watch wrestling, they're not like, welcome to wrestling on the planet Earth. They don't say that.
No, they don't.
And more importantly, our planet is called Earth, not the planet of the humans.
Right.
Anyway, they're watching that. Krang is also watching it, but he sticks around for the commercials. And during the commercials, he finds a salesman, Rupert.
Named Rupert.
Who is selling a personal energy projector.
A PEP.
The one, the only personal energy projector, or PEP, PEP.
Personal energy projector?
You can use your personal energy projector to transfer energy from a plant to yourself. Gee, I feel great. And friends, this little baby will suck that old energy from animals, from people, from entire planets.
That's it!
Which doesn't project, it's more of a vacuum. It shoots a laser at whatever you want and then sucks the energy out of them.
It doesn't project, you're right. Because if it projected, it would take your energy and put it on a thing.
Yeah.
It just steals it.
It's the opposite.
It reverse projects.
What is that called?
Rejects.
Good one.
You're welcome.
That got me. That really got me.
Oh, good.
Anyway, so it costs $20 or 20 units. We don't know.
Apparently, it's flies and bugs and worms and shit.
Oh yeah, which we don't know until later.
Yeah,
I have a note about that. Anyway,
but Krang's like,
Shredder steals
"Go get that shit, Shredder." Shredder's like, "You got it, buddy."
So he gets it.
Oh, they get it.
But when it happens, Rupert asks for his bodyguard friends, Hans and Feets,
Yeah, the wrestlers.
The wrestlers, they're giant turtle wrestlers.
They're giant turtle ripoffs of Hans and Franz from Saturday Night Live.
Yes. They want to pump you up.
Yeah, they even say the line.
No, they say a different line, though.
I'm Hans. I'm Fitz. We are a mean, green, fighting machine.
Shut up!
They say pump you up the second time, though. Towards the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Shredder pops in. He's like, I'll take that.
and then he takes that.
Yeah.
And they all jump back through the portal together.
Yeah, they chase after him, and now there's Rupert, the salesman, 2 wrestlers that are large turtles, and Shredder back in the Technodrome.
Rupert is also a turtle.
Yes.
Yes. Because he's from the planet of the turtles.
Yes.
Yes. So they immediately start sucking the energy out of Earth,
Yep.
and first person it hits is April O'Neil's garbage copter, which is the weirdest.
It's the
B-plot
worst idea.
and the most stupid B plot, pointless thing I've ever heard.
And also the worst toy I've ever seen.
That's true. It's a helicopter, so it's got skids like a helicopter would have. Is that what it's called? Skids?
I guess. I just noticed that it couldn't
they're-
even use the wheels.
But the wheels are, the skids go down below the wheels, unless they're retractable skids.
It looks like maybe they fold in.
But why even have skids if you have wheels?
For landing in the snow.
Okay, I can dig that. But anyway, so it's a giant garbage truck with helicopter things. I don't even know how it takes garbage. Whatever, doesn't matter. Point is, they suck the energy out of it, so it crash lands.
Oh man, I got a lot of things to say about that later.
Yeah. But the turtles find April, and it also crash lands. Or wait, sorry. The turtles find April, and their van gets hit, so they also run out of power.
Both crash in the dump.
And because
April gets they all get ejected like through the windshield.
and get thrown like 30 or 50 feet.
Like I just thought they were dead.
They should be dead. But the turtles are the only ones on the planet not affected because they're mutants, I guess.
So does that
That's
mean
the
like
scientific
Leatherhead
explanation.
and
Yeah, they're all fine. They're all fine
fine.
watching their friends die around them, yes.
Rat King probably was affected.
I don't think he's a mutant.
Yeah, Casey Jones was probably affected.
Yes. That was it.
My energy.
So when Hans and Feet... Oh, that's right. So Shredder finds out that the turtles aren't affected, so he sends Hans and Feet to kidnap them, and they do that because they're big and strong and tough. And April and Splinter have to come in through the portal and rescue them. So now they're all in the Technodrome. Y'all still with me? Y'all here?
Sort of.
Yep.
It's a doozy.
When they get into the Technodrome,
It's a toozy.
one team's in charge. Donatello's in charge of reversing the energy disruption because, they have to do that.
Someone does.
Someone does, otherwise Earth dies, I guess.
Find out from that scientist.
Yeah, so he goes to the planet of the turtles and meets the scientist who makes the energy projector, the PEP.
Makes the PEP. He makes a portable. I feel like we're jumping way ahead here.
We're not.
We're not?
No, we're not.
Did you talk about them wrestling in the ring?
Hold on, I was doing an away.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Because that happens way before the...
no, it happens parallel. So Donatello is taking care of the energy problem.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
They leave together.
Yeah, Donatello's taking care of the energy
With
problem
Rupert.
and finds out that the Earth is going to explode, and the other three have to reverse the. What are they doing?
Fighting.
Are they just fighting?
Yeah.
Oh, they're figuring out a way to get Rupert back to the planet of the turtles, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever it is,
It's a waste of time.
it's a waste of time. Long story short, they come back with the scientist. They give the energy back to Earth. The turtles, Hans and Feets, get in a fight with our 4 turtles. Man, this is going to be a weird episode to talk about. And they get their asses kicked eventually. And then they get sent back home.
Yeah, they take off their shells. They throw them. It's weapons.
They're toys.
The turtles take one of their shells, so they start crying. And then they get him stuck in this goo.
Yep. And then they beat Shredder, and
I mean, they go back home.
That's it.
Yeah. They're at the end. They're like, "You guys only have time to either go back to Earth or stop Shredder and Krang for good." We'll just go home.
Yeah.
Well, do we go home or do we deal with Shredder and Krang?
Need you ask?
That's exactly.
Bernie, burp.
What do you think we're gonna do? Yeah.
We're gonna fuck off.
We're gonna fuck off because that's all we're good for. Fucking off. Anyway, that's it. Get that weird shot of Leonardo's triple
Double
chin.
It
Oh
looks
my
like he's
God.
wearing a mask.
It looks like he's wearing a turtleneck made of skin. He looks like an uncircumcised Leonardo.
If you take your hand and you cover up his mouth, it looks like his neck is his mouth.
Oh shit, that's weird.
It's real weird.
It's really low.
It's really low and weird.
Anyway, let's talk about notes. How'd that breakdown go?
How'd you guys like that breakdown? Tell us at breakdown.com/oldboy/
Turtle power.
bigpenispills.com.
Yep, that's the old website. That's where we take all our comments.
I was pretty happy that there was wrestling because I like watching me some wrestling.
I know. I was thinking about that. I was like, Cranston must be enjoying himself. Have you ever heard of this move? The reverse double arm back forelock?
Randy can get out of a reverse double arm back forelock anytime.
I don't know shit about wrestling. I just enjoy watching it.
Oh, I see.
I watch the pay-per-view events, so there's always like this drama. Like I'll go to my friend's house and they'll be like,
Oh, no.
"Oh, did you see what happened with Roman Reigns when he did the thing?" It's
Oh,
like,
no.
And I'm
Are
like,
you like my aunt and you're like, oh, now who's this guy?
No, I know who they are. I just don't care.
I
just appreciate it in the moment.
Okay. I have to confess. My mother, love her very much. We went and saw Spider-Man Homecoming together, and it was the most annoying thing ever. 'Cause she would ask me, I didn't realize how much stuff she didn't know that I feel like everyone knows. Like, she knows Spider-Man, but she didn't know Iron Man, who that was. She didn't know what S.H.I.E.L.D. was or the Avengers or why that was important and why it was. So there was a whole like subplot. 50% of the movie she just didn't understand, which I feel bad about, but I hate having to explain in a theater, like out loud.
Well, it's not like you're trying to watch the movie.
Yeah, it's not like it's my first time watching the movie and I'd like to watch it.
Right.
Okay, here's what's even more, and I'm afraid of saying this out loud because people will start hating my mother. She couldn't stop looking at her fucking phone. It was so I literally had to grab the phone out of her hand and put it away because it was pissing me off so much. And she even left to take a phone call, and I felt bad because it was an important one. But
Well, if you need to leave to take a phone call, that's fine.
yeah,
You no longer get to ask questions. You definitely don't get to be annoyed by anything.
yes, and you. But after that, you still can't look at your phone 5 times.
I take a sack of rocks into the theater with me,
Yes.
and anyone that I see take their phone, I throw a rock at them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you just smash them in the face with a sack of rocks.
That'd be better because I'm not a good thrower.
Yeah, and it's dark in there.
And it's dark.
Plus, you might crack their screen.
I've
You don't wanna
probably
do that.
hurt a lot of innocent people.
Aw. Plus, it might get in their popcorn and they eat it and break a tooth.
Could break a tooth. Could get in their popcorn.
They could break a tooth.
They could break a tooth.
Or when he's putting his penis through the bottom of the popcorn, he could accidentally
Get his rocks off.
I don't know where I was going, so thanks for that.
You're welcome.
All right, what's your notes, buddy?
Wrestling.
Okay. There was a part at the very beginning where Krang asked, because of the solar winds, why they were able to see TV from other dimensions.
Yes.
How is it possible we're receiving broadcasts from another dimension?
At which point I exclaimed loudly, "Aren't you in another dimension right now?
Right.
And you're watching TV From another dimension from Earth, anyway?
Correct.
I was upset.
You were.
It really, really bothers me.
Don't throw your notes.
I don't know if Dimension X is a dimension anymore, or if it's just a space in space.
It's just a place you can go, man.
Can you fly there with enough time? Or do you need to travel to another dimension? That's my question.
So, this is probably very wrong. So, don't get upset if I'm wrong, everyone at home.
Oh, okay. They were asking me.
But from what I understand, our universe is basically everything we can perceive. It's like it's expanding, but we can only like see so far. And if you can somehow go further than that, that's what another dimension is. So I would assume that if you just started heading in a direction, it might take eons, but yeah, maybe you could probably get there. Unless everything I know is wrong.
See, but the way they're saying dimension is like it's a parallel universe.
Well, that's what a parallel universe is.
It's another dimension.
It's a universe. Yeah, it's outside of our universe.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Is this in another universe or not? Because they keep acting like it's not.
I think it's another universe.
Well, they keep acting like it's not.
What do you want me to do about it?
I want to know if they're able, if it's just another planet called Dimension X for some stupid reason.
All right, let me power up my mind.
Thank you. It's about time. No. Okay, power off your mind. No!
God. Oh, God, it hurts.
Don't contemplate other dimensions.
Ask me a question quick.
Okay, what is Dimension X a planet, or is it inaccessible through traveling through space?
Explode.
Then,
I want to answer your question, but all I can focus on is my mind. It's gonna explode.
Okay, what's 2 plus 2?
Oh God, it's gonna explode.
No.
Well, would anyone like to be on the podcast?
Yeah. Anyway, this. So they see the wrestling.
I want to hear what Rupert sounds like.
He sounds like Leonardo doing a salesman accent.
Hello, friends. It's your old pal Rupert here.
My name is Rupert. I'm the salesman.
For only $19.95, you can have your very own personal energy projector, or PEP, PEP.
I'm a registered sex offender on 9 different planets.
But not on the planet of the turtles. He says it like that, like 3 times.
The planet of the turtles.
I thought that I thought since they weren't turtles, it wouldn't be considered rape.
They're lesser life forms.
But I was wrong. It absolutely counts as rape.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's just a good salesman voice. I feel like it's another...
It's pretty good.
It's another echelon of
it
salesmen.
It sounds like Seinfeld, but not going all over the place.
It's like an
What's the deal with selling food?
It's like an old vaudeville, like Jewish salesperson.
What's
act.
the deal with rape?
What do you need to know? I thought it was self-explanatory, but yeah, let's dive into this. Let's make it
one of these.
Let's make it one of these episodes. Let's talk about
on this very special episode of Turtle Power Pod. Bassam and Cranny discuss the implications and define rape. Cranston.
Yeah.
You've been charged, but not convicted.
Yeah.
Of rape on 32 counts.
32 counts?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously.
Does that mean like 32 separate charges?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay.
You are not incarcerated. You are found innocent by a jury of your peers.
Okay, good.
But that's because of
Great.
kind of the nuanced wording of the word rape.
Yeah.
Now, when you raped...
Yeah.
Fuck me. I don't know where I'm going with
I'm
this.
just letting him dig his own hole here. Yeah.
And it's probably not going to end anywhere
So
good.
on him.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
just for my own sanity,
Yeah.
why don't we just not finish whatever I was going to do?
He doesn't want to finish the bit.
Thank you. I don't know how I was going to get back to that voice.
Might want to just cut it all out.
All right.
I don't know if it's funny. Keep it.
We'll see. I don't know what my next note is, though. We got a lot of fourth wall breaks this episode.
I'm going to force you to have sex with me.
Thanks. Let's talk about the garbage copter, which is garbage.
Why does it look like a garbage truck?
So it doesn't collect garbage.
Nope.
It runs on garbage
And you have to feed it in the
cockpit place.
driver's seat,
Yeah, it's not like
the cab.
I don't know why the rest of it looks like what is so big.
It's dumb. It's like if you're going to make something that needs to fly in the air, you don't make it out of a garbage truck because a garbage truck is not aerodynamic and it's made
Correct.
of really thick steel.
Yes.
Because it's designed to compact garbage.
Yes.
This doesn't look like it compacts anything.
No, it doesn't. And if it did, that should be all that it needs to like supply itself with energy.
It feels like it's like he made a device that can run on garbage. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the episode based on that? You can't do none of that.
I mean, it's Back to the Future 2.
Back to the Future 2, they run on garbage.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
That was almost Jurassic Park.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, 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 da.
Heavy. The fucking garbage. Yeah, the Mr. Fusion. You know that. I don't have
Yeah.
to explain Back to the Future 2 to you.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Back to the Future 2?
No, we've had this conversation.
No way.
I've only seen parts of it like on TV.
Have you seen one?
I don't think I've watched one all the way through.
No wonder.
Yeah.
There's so much wrong with you. Okay.
I don't think you want to get into the what movies have we not seen game.
No. But I've seen a lot of quote unquote
Seemed
classics
really sad.
or
Hey!
required reading.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll watch the trilogy together.
Sure. I'd be down for that.
That'd be so fun.
Did you like Bassam has a note about city dump. So when the
yes.
garbage copter gets shot out of the sky,
Conveniently, it lands in a pile of garbage.
it does.
Which you'd think would make it immortal, but it crashes.
It just adds itself to itself.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. When a garbage truck
Yeah.
doesn't work anymore, does it become garbage?
Dude.
Oh my god.
Your mind's going to explode again. Be careful.
No, I'm not charging it up anymore.
Oh, that's good. What?
I've still got 2 mines left.
Oh, that's good. So on the sign in front of the city dump, it says city period dump.
No period.
Like it's calling the city shit.
You know what? You know what I thought it actually was supposed to be?
What?
I think originally the place was called Dump City. And then someone was like,
Dump city period.
Yeah, you can't call it Dump City. And then they're like, fine.
It's the city dump. Like
Yeah,
it was a
copy
business.
paste. Yeah.
It was a business called Dump City, and when they changed it to City Dump, City period dump, everyone just assumed and just dropped all the garbage there, drove them out of business.
I was thinking more on the show. They're like, it's supposed to be called City Dump, not Dump City. They're like,
Oh.
look, I fix.
So,
Select, Control C,
How do you-
Control V.
and you praised.
It's look good now, right?
And now I print you big banner.
I print the banner.
Yes. So it says City Dump.
Dump City. Dump City,
That's my
USA. Come on in, you gotta pay to play. Dump City, North Town.
Uh-huh.
At Dump City, we make it brown.
How does it always go to brown with you? I'd like someone to put together like a collection of Cranston's impromptu raps and see how many times it goes to get it in my brown or something like
That was
that.
hardly a rap.
You always do that.
Brown, 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 brown town.
It's always brown. I don't know how you always get there, but you get there.
Brown's funny. Part of it might be It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Why is that?
So, do you ever listen to...
No.
Have you seen the show?
Like a few episodes.
Oh, man, that's right. You don't like it for some reason.
I don't dislike it. It hasn't caught my eye yet, but I've only really watched the first season.
Man, peculiar. But they always do this like backmasking thing. And it's always something about Brown.
Example?
Well, I can't say it backwards, but they'll just be like Browntown, and then like play that backwards, and like that's yeah. There's like a hidden message every season.
All right, fair enough.
It's not that interesting.
It's not.
But you kind of pressed me on it.
I did. Press right in your brown.
And here we are.
Your brown button.
I don't know. I think I've also been saying just brown since I was a kid. I think brown's the funniest color. Brown or mauve?
Mauve is definitely a funny color.
Is it mauve or mauve?
I think it's mauve.
Mauve.
Mauve. It's Native American.
What?
Mauve. It sounds Native American, doesn't it?
Not really.
Okay. More than brown.
I never tried to say that brown sounds like a Native American.
If you were a Native American, would your name be
Brown?
Browns in Pants.
Not in pants.
Hello, I am Browns in Pants.
It'd be more like brown falling out the bottom of a pant leg.
I'm gonna cut all this
because I don't wear underwear.
Yeah.
So when I poop, I can just tug on my pant leg a little bit.
And it just dribbles out.
Kind of rolls out.
Great.
Kind of thuds out.
Thuds? Are you doing it on a metal plate?
My poop kind of comes out like a rubber ball.
Oh, good.
It somehow bounces higher than it was dropped from.
It's flubber, but brown. Ugh.
Do you think
that would be a very disgusting movie?
When they were making flubber, like the first thing they did was like, make him brown.
Yeah. I mean, oh no, this is awful.
I don't know if brown's
because it actually does
color.
Go into his butt at one point. It goes into Robin Williams' ass.
That's true.
Which is dangerous. Seems really dangerous.
Did you know that Flubber was a remake?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway,
did you know that Pee Pee Poo Poo is me for you?
I'm cutting this. I said anyways. That means we're getting back in.
You can't tell me what to do.
It's my call to action.
My next note is about the wrestlers.
Go for it. How they're awesome.
They are the wrestlers.
My name is Hans.
My name is Feets.
And we are Hans and Feets.
Now suck my teats.
No.
Consider it.
Okay, I guess. They have the weird ability to take off their shell and use it as various things.
They do. Doesn't one guy, like, he throws it like
and
a
it starts
frisbee?
shooting lasers
It's
and
like
flying around like a drone.
Like Ultrazone?
Yeah.
What's that thing?
The Sentinel?
The Sentinel!
Or Sentry or something like that?
I think it's Sentinel.
I think it's Sentinel.
It's like the Sentinel.
And it's a big glow orb.
You know why Ultrazone isn't as good as it could be?
Let's explain what Ultrazone is.
Ultrazone is laser tag.
Yes. Go ahead.
And
the Sentinel is a ball that spins around periodically, and it's worth bonus points, but it's dangerous.
So they should make it so you can see the stupid laser beams.
Absolutely, they should.
That's why it's not great.
But then you have the problem of pointing a laser beam in the kid's eye.
That's I don't know. Everyone wears glasses.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that
because then you can have the lights up a little bit more too.
And it's dark in there, so you don't need it to be like super high wattage.
Sure, yeah, but any visible light, right, could hurt the retina. Isn't that the case?
I thought you were supposed to aim for the retina.
No, Retina's worth the least amount of points.
But that's where I put the sensor.
In your retina?
In my retina.
Well, then...
Wait, did you say retina or rectum?
Neither one is correct.
Which one's less correct?
The retina, technically.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. So Shredder steals the pep, and then Rupert's immediately like, help, 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 they're stealing my thing.
And the two douchebag wrestlers show up.
They're like, what is going on?
But they're bad guys. So I don't understand why.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not bad guys. They're wrestlers. Like, they're putting on a show.
But I thought that until they just are okay with murdering the turtles.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making. So it's like, Shredder is a thief, right?
Yes.
So they're like, we'll beat the poop out of you.
Yeah, because they're defending Rupert, the turtle.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously work together somehow.
Yes.
But they go through the portal. As soon as they get through there, Shredder's still a thief, but they're just like fine with everything all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden they're like on Shredder's team.
I guess since we're in the Technodrome, we're friends now. Yeah,
it makes no sense. And they see a picture of the turtles, and they say,
look at those little puny turtles.
Yeah, they love crushing puny turtles.
It's those blasted turtles! The personal energy projector hasn't affected them! Ooh, little turtles! We hate little turtles! We crush little turtles!
You'd like to fight those little turtles, would you?
Yeah, you betcha!
I hate tiny turtles!
Why is that enough reason for you to be okay with this?
Yeah, I don't know. Also, like, at the very least, you assume that they're, like, friends with Rupert, right? Or acquaintances?
Yeah. Acquaintances.
But, like, Shredder...
They both work on TV.
They drag him off and, like, throw him in the cell. Like, they don't give a shit about Rupert.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get the paradigm shift. I don't
get
it.
They're protecting Rupert, and now they're not. It doesn't make any sense.
Did you like the portable ring that they have?
Oh, wrestling ring?
Yeah, it's made of lasers. They like put this post down and it like makes a wrestling ring with like they look like laser beams, but it acts like
they're
rope.
Stretchy.
And then I was thinking how well a laser cock ring would work.
Of course you were.
With that same technology.
Well, I mean, presumably you would be able to adjust the tightness.
That's exactly it. There's no worry about
over tightness?
Over tightness because you can turn it off.
Yeah, you don't have to like struggle with it to get it off.
Yup.
I mean, you do because you have a cock ring on. You have to struggle to get it off because of the cock ring, but that's the point.
But I figure there's a button you could be like, yes. And then it's just not on anymore. It's like a stick.
Yeah, exactly. I meant the dick. Get the dick off.
Oh.
Is now a struggle because
of
the cock ring.
Why?
Because, you're potentially like becoming... It's harder to come with it on because it like constrains you.
I'm becoming!
Oh, you're quite becoming.
He became in my hair.
Gross.
Yeah. I just thought it was because it's like
I'm pre-becoming.
It's like a stretchy, elastic thing.
But it's loose. Like, you use a remote control or something, you're fine.
But think of all the other amazing inventions. If you could come up with like some sort of physical elastic laser.
Yeah, hard light would be like an amazing invention.
It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I'd line like my camp up with it when we go to like pirate festivals.
Oh yeah, it'd be like all neon colors and shit.
Yeah.
So it would still be a rope.
I mean, yeah. But I feel like you're missing kind of the big picture.
Is that it's a laser?
It's a laser rope.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's still a rope, right?
Yeah.
So the only advantage would really be...
portability.
Oh, okay. I hear you. But no, you still have to put all the rods down.
So, well, I mean, like, if you could just get the technology, it's like, throw that in your backpack.
Yeah.
It's like, now you got rope.
But you don't, because you have the rods.
But it makes rope.
You put two rods together, and you put them on the ground and you hit a button, it makes a rope between them.
For the wrestlers' purposes, yes, it was a rod-based portal rope ring.
But I'm saying the rope must come out of the rods, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the technology is based on the rods. Like, I feel like you could put in anything that's practical for your application. For a wrestling ring where
but
you
you
need
wouldn't
to,
just have loose laser.
No,
It would have to
absolutely
be
not.
anchored to something.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
So you have a little end bit.
You'd have to have two end bits,
Yeah.
which would just be rods, potentially if you're camping, because we're talking about camping in this situation.
Well, let's say you need to hoist something up. You turn it on, you wrap the thing around the thing, and you pull it up.
Yeah, okay. But then why don't you just have rope then?
Because this is just two rods. Like, if I need 100 feet of rope, that's a lot of space and weight.
Okay, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about the weight.
I don't know if I'm right. I'm just in my head. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
If you could have invisible, weightless rope, weightless,
Exactly.
spaceless rope.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I hear you. Okay,
That's the cool part.
practicality of it. Not when it's in use. It's when it's not in use that's really amazing.
Correct.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Then okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
That took a while to get there.
going down my holes.
Yes. Let's talk about fourth wall breaks.
Let's talk about them. Knock them out, bro.
All right. There is a part where they're wrestling with. They're getting their asses kicked by Hans and Feets, and Raphael gets like thrown onto the ground, which is pretty cool. He like bounces off a rope and gets like almost pile drived. And when he hits the ground, he looks at us and says, "Man, and to think I used to like sports."
And to think I used to like sports.
Thank you, Cranny.
You're welcome.
Then later, they are planning their escape. And so they split off into teams, and Donatello's explaining the plan like this.
So, like, what do we do, amigos?
Oh, we've got to get out of here and stop that energy transfer while I get to the planet of the turtles and find a way to keep the whole thing from blowing up.
And
What a great clip.
Yeah, and when he comes back, Raphael looks at us and says,
Excuse me, did you folks at home get that?
What an even better clip.
it was, because it finished. The first one would be pointless without the second.
If you hit that goddamn pop filter one more time,
Yes? What?
I will ask you kindly to
Stop
be
hitting
more
it.
conscious about hitting the pop filter.
It feels like this is wider out than usual, but that's all right.
I'm wiling out.
Then later, Shredder is boasting about how he's about to destroy the planet and destroy the turtles, and then he'll be done and he'll win.
As soon as we destroy Splinter and the turtles, our work will be done.
And then Krang says,
And then we will go into reruns. I guess.
What a great line.
"It is." You want another?
Get him. Let's do it. We're on a roll.
This is another Krang one. When Krang is about to lose, go figure, he then runs away and says,
I'm not sticking around for the climax of this show.
Wow, what a great line.
"Woo!" And that's all the fourth wall breaks.
There's also Cowabunga.
Yeah, there is. It's just when Michelangelo is trying to lasso the shell that's flying around the air.
He says it.
Oh, there's also a part, this is not a Cowabunga or anything, where Hans gets his shell destroyed.
Right. Starts crying.
And he starts crying, and then Feets says, go ahead and grow another shell. I'll take care of them.
He broke my shell. He broke my shell. I'll take care of him, brother. You go grow another shell.
So weird that they're able to grow detachable shells with lasers and weapons and able to fly.
I kind of thought that like their shells were kind of like fingernails or toenails.
Weird that they're able to grow back a shell in a limited amount of time as well.
Well, we don't know how long it was going to take.
Yeah, but like the way he presented it made it sound like 5 minutes. Like, oh, just stick out the rest of the fight and grow your shell back. I'll take care of it.
Well, it could have been like let's say something really tragic happened, and then I'm like, buddy, I'm going to take care of the podcast. You just go back and you focus on taking care of yourself.
Well, that's fine. But if it was like 5 hours of before you could grow your shell back, then I'd be like, let's finish this fight and then grow your shell back.
Well, I assume it would take weeks to years.
This dude?
That was my assumption.
So let's finish the
That's
fight
why he was so broken up about his shell. He was crushed. He was emotionally crushed.
So what's the point of doing that? You should at least finish the fight.
He's too broken up.
That's sad.
He's not into real fighting. They're wrestlers, even though they carry guns in their back.
Yeah, that's weird too.
Yeah, they're definitely villains because they have guns.
Why did Michelangelo know that there was going to be a gun in that dude's back?
That's another great question.
Michelangelo steals the shell off of Feats' back,
reaches in
and pulls out a laser cannon.
And then just starts blasting him.
Yeah.
Also, there's all this weird white goo.
As soon as they needed to beat Hans and Feats, there was mysterious white goo on the wall that they got stuck to. But then it showed up again and slipped up Shredder.
That's what I was going to say. It's what's going on here.
It was suddenly super important to the plot, but there was no mention or show how it showed up.
Did they write the goo in like episodes ago and then I don't even know, man.
It's in the background of an episode in the past? No, I doubt that.
No, I mean like they wrote it in previously.
And then a page got mixed up?
Or they just decided they couldn't put that scene in, but they left the rest of the scene they'd already done with the goo.
Maybe. Yeah,
maybe it's like Krang's body just like jizzed all over the place.
Maybe the laser shell blew up a thing of goo or something like that.
I was thinking maybe Krang's body like jizzed all over the place.
That's a very likely scenario.
Because they would have to cut that.
I mean, in post, yeah. I mean, the censorship.
I mean, really not even, like, they probably shouldn't have even put it in.
Yeah, they shouldn't have even recorded that 20-minute
They
scene.
shouldn't have animated Krang's body shooting jizz.
And had the voice actor come in and record himself jizzing.
They're like,
he's a
method actor. Oh,
yeah. It's Jared Leto's dream.
Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Is he a method actor?
Yes. You didn't hear about this stuff that he did on Suicide Squad, supposedly?
No.
He would, like, mail his cohorts used condoms, because he was playing the Joker. So he, like, would mail them, like, used condoms and like...
When the fuck does the Joker
shit.
mail condoms?
He doesn't. He's trying to be fucked up like the Joker is.
I'm glad I never saw Suicide Squad.
I saw it. I saw the extended version. I downloaded it and watched it. And
you can download it and pay for it.
Yeah, which is what I probably did.
Maybe.
And then...
Was it better than the...
Well, I didn't watch it in theaters.
Oh.
I watched Batman v Supes in theaters.
Boy, that sure was a great movie.
Yes.
Man, didn't I see that with you?
You did.
The disappointment was palpable.
Oh, yes. In both of us.
Yeah.
We were both. Me as a Superman fan and you as a good movie fan.
Right. And a big Batman fan.
And pop culture. Yeah, just like comics in general.
I like Superman. I'm not as fanatic as you are, but I still enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, Suicide Squad, I don't know how the cinematic version, but the extended version was okay. It wasn't awful. It wasn't bad.
Seemed like it'd be entertaining.
It wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, where were we? Turtles?
I just think it's funny that you, like, the first person you think of for method acting is Jared Leto.
Well, currently, he's like
okay.
On my mind about it.
Because I think like Johnny Depp or Daniel Day-Lewis or Christian Bale.
Oh, okay. All right.
One of those guys that just gets really into it.
Apparently, Jared Leto really gets into it.
I don't know if he does. I don't know if that constitutes.
Doesn't?
I don't know if it does.
It constitutes as sexual harassment.
Yeah, is it an actual used condom?
Supposedly. I don't know if it's his used condom. I would
hope if it's going to be a used condom, it's at least his. What would be more disgusting to you, getting a used condom from me or getting a used condom from me that turns out I just found it somewhere.
Or ask someone else to hold on to it for you after they finish.
God.
Like, sorry, man, I got one more person, but I'm not having sex tonight. Can we just? Or did he masturbate into him?
I would do like a Craigslist ad.
Gross.
Looking for man to jizz in condom.
To use a condom.
To use
Because
condom.
presumably if you say use, there's two parts to being used. The inside and the outside, right?
I suppose.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you only use the inside, I mean, it's used. You can't unuse it.
God, I don't want to. I'm more horrified by the outside of the condom than the inside.
That's what I'm saying.
For my whole life, I thought the inside was gross, but I don't know where the outside went.
Either, yeah.
It could have gone many places.
It could have.
None of them are great, but some of them are much worse.
If I put on a condom and I jerked off into it, that's gross.
It's gross, but the outside's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's a little sweaty.
You could tie it off. You give it.
Mouth. You
Yeah.
could have oral sex. Like
Yeah.
spit. That's okay.
That's fine.
But what if there's poopy on it?
What if? We don't know what Jared Leto's into.
That's what I'm asking. What if there's poopy
What if
on
Jared Leto put on a condom, had anal sex with a man or a woman, removed that condom, and then, because he's a gentleman, asked permission of his partner to mail that condom to an associate, a professional work associate?
What if he was really, really kind and he washed the condom in the dishwasher?
After he used it?
So it's still technically used.
Yeah.
But then
and
when
again, you're not
when
going to use it again.
Yeah, exactly. When you get it,
Yeah.
it's clean.
That's true. What if you like steam clean the inside and outside?
Yeah, I'd store like cashews in it.
Well, in that case.
What if I was at work? Everyone, like I was talking to full of
You just start
cashews.
eating cashews out of it?
Yeah.
Salty. Cranston.
Yeah.
I was going to go another way with that.
I'm sure you weren't going to go cashews and
With
condoms?
storing nuts?
Yeah.
No. Storing dried foods? Nah. Cranston, I was going to say, what if you really steam clean the shit out of that thing?
Get all the shit out of it.
No, yeah, I mean inside and out, spotless.
I get
speckless.
it. All right.
You rub some new lube on it. You roll it up tight. You put it in a vacuum sealed package, and then you mail it to your friend.
Why is that different?
Because now it's a used condom that's good as new.
I don't think it's good as new, my friend.
Why not?
Oh, you mean like roll it back up like it's ready to be applied again?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the first rule of condoms is to not use two at once and to also not use it again. What kind of frugal bastard?
Well, you don't know. Well, you don't know. I mail it to you. Or I give it to you. I'm like, hey, I have this condom. It's for you. I got it for you.
Is it wrapped?
Yeah, like vacuum sealed.
When you say vacuum sealed, I picture like what hunters have where it's like a vacuum sealer with a clear plastic.
No, I guess however a package would look, but it wouldn't look like, I probably wouldn't use like a licensed packaging. It'd probably just look like a blank condom wrapper.
I suppose
you would potentially use it.
I would potentially use it.
But if I said, this is my used condom.
I'd probably think you were lying.
And yeah.
I'd laugh.
And then you'd use it.
I'd probably like open it up and like try to put it on your skin.
But now here's my question. This is now a philosophical question.
Well, let's get to the actual question.
Is it still a used condom after all of that?
Yes.
Why?
Because you used it.
But if it was literally good as new.
It's not good as new.
But with a historic past.
If it was somehow good as new, sure. But I feel like it's the odds are totally against you that it's going to be as good as new.
Well, sure, but let's say like factory tested, it is good as new. I just also had sex with it at some point.
Condoms don't cost $300. There's no market.
Yet.
There's no market for this.
I'm not asking that.
I'm
asking metaphorically.
I would never even think of. I would just be like, well, you're probably right. I'm gonna go get another one though.
Just playing it safe. All right.
Yes, it's a condom.
Yes. Okay. There's no way in this scenario that I can logically get you to have sex with my condom.
Do I get anything out of it?
No. Except that, you got to have protected sex.
No, because there'd be a part of me that'd go, this isn't safe.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I feel like I'm a pretty cautious guy.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of knew the answer before you asked.
Yeah, kind of.
Like there's no.
But if I told you it was good as new and then I used it to store cashews,
I would laugh really hard. I'd laugh really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you have a cashew?
I might have one just because it's at least funny. If I eat a cashew, it's not funny like if I have sex with someone and then
one or both of you get a disease
or pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a joke.
It's a pretty good prank though.
It's a good prank.
If I got you with it.
Joke's on me.
Yeah.
God damn it. We need to move this shit along.
All right.
I'm going to rapid fire some of this shit.
Oh, wait. Let me get to Oh, no, go ahead.
Because you got the fourth walls and the Cowabunga.
Yeah, and I got one last note. But it's maybe a long one.
Okay, so I'm going to rapid fire some of these. So,
are these Cranston's questions?
They are Cranston's questions, sort of, but, I'm going to get into them, so.
All right.
I think Cranston's questions are more like
rapid fire bullshit.
Yeah, like there's really no answer. There's nothing I really want to get into.
Okay.
So there's a when the guy takes his shell off, and then is it Mikey that gets in it?
Yeah.
Starts flying around in it.
Yeah, like a surfboard.
Like a surfboard in the sky.
Like a silver surfboard.
It's like a flying shell nimbus cloud.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
Flying nimbus shell cloud.
I guess I do.
You're doing Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think these two are actually cranny questions, so go and say your thing.
Okay. There's a part, and it's not a long part, where they go to the planet of the turtles. And
you gonna talk about bug pizza?
We're gonna talk about bugs, yes, in general.
Currency.
Yeah. So there's a part where they're it's $3.75. The taxi cab's $3.75. And he said $3.75, which is a stupid question to ask.
He's like giving him like
money.
No!
It's I'm putting it in.
$3.75?
$3 and 75 insects.
Oh, golly gosh. All I've got is a worm. Do you have change?
But then Rupert says that all he has is a worm and asks for change.
Yeah.
So, and then earlier at the fast food joint, Donatello sees a pizza on the counter, and he's like,
"Hey, this looks like a pizza. Is it pepperoni?"
A what?
That's a dweeble bug, a real gourmet treat on the Planet of the Turtles.
So they're using bugs as money to buy bugs as food, but their money is food.
You know what I...
So they're using food to buy food.
I'm assuming because all they want to do is eat. And it made sense to me at the time because I forgot they were turtles and I was thinking they were all frogs.
They're not.
But they're not. What if they are frogs?
With fake shells?
With fake shells.
Oh, shit.
What did we just uncover?
Oh, my God. I think you're right.
That's why they like bugs so much.
Maybe they took over the Planet of the Turtles and they've been playing a ruse.
Maybe it's not even a ruse.
Maybe they don't even know that they're frogs?
I think maybe they do. And they're just like, haha, we're turtles now.
The whole planet?
Yeah, and they just like...
How?
Because they're all sick fucks that took over the planet.
What a weird thing to do.
Go grow a new shell, and you go find a dead turtle. You're and you stick it on your back. We're the dominant race.
That is a...
Look at me, Mom, I'm a turtle.
That's a stretch.
Yes. No one's disagreeing with
Would you rather have one worm or whatever they say, 3 blanks and 75 flies?
Well, clearly the worm is more valuable, so I take the
more
worm.
valuable, but but back to my point, all you're doing with it is buying food. I mean, it is food.
I don't know, like...
So do you think like a homeless person or something would take a worm and go into like a bank and ask for them to break it into 75 flies so that they'd have more food because they just eat the flies? How do you keep flies in a wallet?
Here's I don't think you do. I think
they're
it'd be
jar-shaped wallets.
Like, yeah. I feel like I would take the worm, even though I don't know, simply because I don't know. Like, what happens if we're like walking down the street and there's like a pile of diamonds or gold, and they're like,
oh, this is what we shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, how much shit can I get for this worm?
Oh, you're gonna have all the shit.
Like, great, can I have all that shit? I give you this worm, and then I can go back to my planet?
Yeah, sure.
That's great. Like,
I'm gonna come back with a lot more worms. You keep shitting for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Go to a bait shop for $5 and come. Okay. All right. See, but that's what I'm saying now. Because it's currency, there's a set structure to what a worm is worth.
I assumed it was more like a barter thing.
But he says, do you have change?
Yeah, because I assume he just knows that, like if suddenly, like, I had something of worth that you wanted, it's like, hey, this cab ride is only worth blank. It's like, I have this Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo is worth way more than this cab ride was.
Uh-huh.
I can give you the Super Nintendo. What can you give to me?
I can give you like a bike
to make it fair. Oh, that sounds good.
Like a kid's bike.
See? Yeah. We just haggled.
We did. But it sounded like there was a set structure to how much a fly was worth.
It did sound like it.
That's all I'm saying.
Because he said an actual like dollar amount.
Plus, okay, they added this bug currency in to make one joke. And I don't think it was worth it.
Nothing's worth it. The show's garbage. Speaking of garbage, let's get to these questions.
All right. Cranston's got some It's the thing. Cranston has some questions. Cranston has some questions. Cranston has some questions.
What the fuck are they doing? I don't know how rapid fire this is going to be. I do want to discuss it, but couldn't they? Both worlds are going to blow up. Like, the Dimension X is going to be gone. The Earth is going to be gone. And they're like, we have to go stop Krang and Shredder. Couldn't they just go tell Krang and Shredder, be like, hey, just so you know,
this is going to reverse and explode. Help us.
Like, there's this, like, you don't have to let us go, but you should stop doing that. Look at it for 2 seconds, realize that's what happens, and then, you know, we're not both doomed. It's a lose-win.
It is. Well, it's a lose-lose. No one wins.
Well, you know, they win because Earth's gone.
But they're not alive to enjoy it.
That's the lose. It's a win-lose.
That's not what win-lose means.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there is a win and a lose. Both party loses.
How do you figure?
It's okay. Well, maybe it's a win-lose-lose.
I'll go with win. I'll go with lose-lose-win. Lose,
right.
win, lose.
That's fine.
Where did all the goo come from?
That's a good question.
That was Cranny's questions.
Thanks. Thanks for those questions. You want to do some
pizza power?
Pizza power!
What a jaunty jaunt, wasn't it?
Oh, I had a great time.
I certainly enjoy my jaunts.
Stones.
Okay.
John Stone. Harry Johnstone.
Did you like this episode?
I don't know. Did you like this episode?
I did not.
Oh, hell no.
Why?
Oh, boy. Okay, no, that's not true. I did like this episode, but it was a bad episode.
Well, you have to pick one.
Yeah. It's a bad episode. That doesn't mean that I didn't like it.
Oh, you're shell-shocked.
I am. I liked the characters. I liked the new people. I liked the weird planet, but it was so badly written and so disjointed. There was so much stuff that seemed fun that they didn't do enough of. So it was a bad episode.
Yeah, man. I had a great time tonight. But it was a bad episode.
Oh, hell no.
It was lackluster. They didn't really... Everything they had that was new, they ruined with something stupid. It's like the garbage copter.
Stupid.
The goo.
Stupid.
What else was there? Here, let me open up my notes and you can tell me what was stupid.
Okay. Hansen feet.
Yeah, Hansen feet.
Stupid.
Okay, the wrestling.
Stupid.
Okay, Rupert.
Stupid.
Okay. City period dump.
Great.
The rope laser thing.
Great.
Dr. Turtlestein?
Stupid.
The fact that they might be frogs.
Great. And stupid.
All right.
So we got a Cowabunga this episode.
So that puts us at 74 Cowabungas.
Yeah, and we also got
A few fourth walls. 4?
Yeah, 4 fourth wall breaks, which brings us up to 141.
No pizzas. We've had 8 Mondo Fabs.
That's amazing.
Guys, we're going to be getting into the pizzas again soon.
Yes.
Who doesn't know what a Mondo Fab is?
Raise your hands. You in the back?
Anybody?
Yeah, we got a couple in there.
All right. Mondo Fabuloso is when we get a Cowabunga, a fourth wall break, and a pizza in one episode. Those are the stats we keep track of. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. On top of that,
I keep burping up Jack in the Box tacos.
how's that?
Oh, it's not good.
No?
It was wonderful eating them.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those that not in the know, Jack in the Box is a fast food restaurant here in the United States.
Yes.
When you order a taco, they take this frozen puck out, and then they take the entire puck and deep fry it.
Yes.
It's the cheese, the meat, and the shell all gets deep fried together.
Yeah.
And then when they take it out, they jam some lettuce and put taco sauce on it.
And it's 2 for $1.29.
It used to be 2 for $1.
Yeah.
It is an indigestion nightmare.
But it's delicious.
Yes, they are good. They're regrettably delicious.
I was gonna
Regrettably delicious.
I was gonna talk about the pizzas. In that, if you want to join our Patreon page, it's patreon.com/turtlepowerpod. You actually can vote on which pizzas we eat next.
We're gonna do them all.
Yeah. So you get to kind of pick. We'll put them up at a few at a time.
We know we got behind.
We want to do one every month at least.
That's the plan. We're probably going to be doing some ketchup pizzas. So hopefully around the holidays, there's going to be some cool shit for you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to jump on the content train as much as we can. A lot.
Speaking of content train, can I do a little plug?
You can do a little plug. A little butt plug.
Not yet. That's for later.
Yeah, use the big one.
What's that?
Use the big one.
I start with the big one.
And then go to the small one?
Yeah, so I can lose it in me.
Never mind. I don't want to know. Say your thing.
Okay, so tentatively, I'm going to be editing one of the episodes live on Twitch. I'm going to try and stream it Twitch or Facebook, I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to plan on that being November 4th at 7 a.m. Pacific time. That's kind of my goal. And
10 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, yeah, whatever that ends up being for you around the world, you know, please feel free to tune in. I'm going to kind of go through how I edit because I feel like some people might be interested in that. I'm interested in it. I like editing. So let's do it.
You just need to remember how to do it for next time.
What?
You need a video record of how
yeah.
to do it.
It's to myself.
You just talk to yourself all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, Bassam, first thing you're going to want to do is turn your computer on.
Great. So anyways, if you're interested in that, tweet at me. Let me know that you're interested. I'm going to shoot for the 4th, but I'll let you know if that changes or whatever.
Hey,
please follow me on Twitter anyway so that you can be updated.
Follow us. Links below. Hey, Bassam, do we have any correspondence today?
We do not.
Hey, guys and gals.
So much fun having you listening to us.
We had a blast. We've been talking a lot about how we want this thing to go. We're getting excited. We hope you guys are getting excited. We had a great time. I hope you had a great time. Turtle Power.
No, that's too much.
I just froze.
That's too much.
You're the edit man. You decide. Hey, what's your favorite pee pee poo poo?
That's not a real question or a real thing.